All right, Dominique, you can just first say your name and then your grade and then the sports that you play.
Okay, well, my name is Dominique Allen. I'm a senior and I play basketball, I play volleyball, and I also run track.
Okay, okay. What, out of the three, which sport is kind of like your favorite out of the three?
Definitely basketball, hands down. Basketball's my favorite out of everything.
Now, how does running track and how does volleyball help you with basketball?
Well, track, it helps me with like stamina, I guess. So when you're running track, and in basketball, you got to run back and forth on the court, so you won't get as tired. And volleyball, especially like jumping, when I have to go up and block, that helps me with blocking in basketball. And eventually, if I was to dunk, maybe later in my years, that'll also help me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the vertical is important. You got to climb up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a student athlete?
I think motivation has a lot to do with it because you can really get discouraged, especially when you have all this work and when you have practice and then you're tired and you have to go home and you just want to go to sleep, but you have homework to do. And I feel like you have to be really motivated for both. So you want to go far in your sport, and then also you want to go far education-wise. So I think motivation has a lot to do with it. Yeah. And just balancing the two. It's hard. It's very hard. But yeah.
Cool, cool. And tell me about the student groups that you're a part of at LA High.
I was in leadership last year. I was a sports commissioner, so yeah, I went on the PA system and I did the announcements for sports. I actually still do that now, even though I'm not in leadership. So if they just need help with the announcements, I just go up and, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I just say the announcements for the morning. And I'm also in Black Student Union, so that just has a lot to do with like Black people and like the culture. And they just finished it with an assembly for Black History Month. Yeah.
Right, so how was that? Like, what was the cool part or memorable moment for you at the assembly?
I think the fashion show, because we did it was a lot of African garment that they walked down in, and it was stuff that, some of us wear today. It was like modern, but mostly African clothing, so that was really cool. Well, I've been playing basketball since I was like 3 years old, and my dad used to be a coach, so he kind of got me into it, and ever since then, I just runs in my veins. Yeah.
Tell me about a challenging moment you went through. You were talking about, young people on your team, and how did you kind of overcome that?
I don't even know how to really answer that. I mean, just me being like the oldest on the team and people who have played a little bit before, and it's kind of challenging to play with people who don't really know what to do and who just started, but they're learning. So you just have to just teach them if they, do something that's kind of like, just keep their spirits up because you don't want them to quit the team. And, I need help. So I just think having that positive spirit helps a lot, and just encouraging myself and to keep myself motivated and to also, keep them encouraged too. So yeah.
That's really cool. You feel like you all did so well. You made it to the playoffs. This is your second trip to the playoffs.
Yes.
So what did it kind of mean to you to see the team kind of come together and still be able to qualify for the playoffs?
It was actually really cool because, LA High, well, just basketball, we don't really have that good of a, and people kind of doubt us a lot. So just to prove them wrong, even though we didn't move on, but we made it to the playoffs and we could have won that game, but, just didn't work out our way. But just to make it to the playoffs was really good with all my family, because they're family to me, even though I just met them this year. I just think us having that connection on and off the court really helped. Yeah.
Cool. Now tell me about your career with track and field, and what kind of got you into that, and what events you do, and then what kind of got you into it.
Well, I'm probably this year I'm probably gonna do the 100 and the 200 and then the high jump. And I kind of want to get into hurdles. I'm not sure yet. But ninth grade year, I joined track and field because Coach Premier, the track coach, he saw like the first thing you see when you look at me is my height. So you're like, oh, you know, she can jump and she can probably run fast. And I wasn't really, because I just wanted to be here to play basketball. That's all I wanted to do. I'm like, I'm not doing anything else. I don't want to run track. I don't want to play volleyball. I don't want to do anything. But he was like, you know, just try it out. You might like it. And I did. I actually really did enjoy it. But then I took a break from track and field, 10th and 11th grade. And then I was like, it's my last year. Let me just come back and just go all out.
Talk to me about your track career and what got you into it and the events that you do.
I'm probably gonna do the 100 and the 200 and maybe the 4x1 and the high jump and possibly the long jump. When I came in as a freshman, you know, when you first see me, all you see is my height. So, you know, my Coach Premier, he was just like, yo, come on, do track, you might like it, you know, you're tall, you run fast. I was like, I don't know, because I only came here for basketball, like that's all I wanted to come here for. But I tried it out and I liked it, but I took a break from 10th to 11th grade from track. But I was like, it's my last year, so let me just go all out, and yeah.
Cool. Talk to me about volleyball. What got you into volleyball? Tell me your position and kind of your experiences playing volleyball.
Well, I am center or middle, so I just go block, hit. Funny story, I hated I hated volleyball. Volleyball I was like, no, I'm not doing volleyball at all. Because I tried to play and I'm like, I suck at this sport, so I'm not doing it. But the Coach Roberts, he was like, come on, you're tall, you know, you can go up there, we'll teach you. I'm like, no, I am not doing it. So ninth grade, he had me come to some practices. I didn't play ninth grade because I was adamant about not playing at all. So I didn't play because I'm just like, I'm not going to go out there and embarrass myself. So I'm just not going to do it. Mm-hmm. If I'm not good at the sport, I'm just not going to play it. So he finally, you know, reeled me in 10th grade. And it was a struggle at first because there was all these girls around me that knew what to do because they played in middle school. And I'm just like, I'm here and I'm like, okay. But I got a lot better and I started to really, really love the sport. And I just thank Roberts for, you know, never, like, he didn't stop messing with me about volleyball. And I'm glad he didn't because I really like it.
Yeah. That's cool. What would you say is the best piece of advice you've gotten from a coach?
Probably just keep doing what I love. You know, there's gonna be obstacles, there's gonna be roadblocks, but to just keep moving. All my coaches have told me that, you know, it's like you have a lot of potential. You know, don't let this stuff around get to you because your friends can distract you and other things can distract you from what you really want to do. So they just say stay focused and, you know, you're going to make it.
Cool. What's been, are you taking any AP classes this year?
Mm-hmm. I'm taking AP Government and AP Environmental. Yeah.
Now, I always ask kids past few years I always ask kids, what does it mean to you to take AP Government, especially especially with how politics are going on? Mm-hmm. So yeah, just explain to me kind of your experience with taking the class and kind of seeing it kind of play out.
I mean, I didn't really want to take any AP classes, but my counselor was just like, just do it. It'll look good on your transcripts. So I'm passing the classes. And I think my favorite class is probably AP Government because we learned a lot about politics and stuff. And I never knew I was going to be interested in that stuff. But I talked to people about them like, I never thought that I would be talking to people about politics. But yeah, I think AP Gov is probably one of my favorite classes. But yeah, I never thought I was going to do any AP classes, but I just did it, you know.
What's a cool fact that you learned from AP Government?
I just talked about how much I love it. I can't think of anything. because we learn about a lot of stuff. Because he has us do like these questionnaires. What are we talking about? What are we talking about now? Well, now we're in economics, so we switched. I can't even think of anything. I just talked about how much I love this class, and I can't even think of anything. I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. That happens to everybody. Because you're like, I like that class. And I'm like, well, why? No, that's happened before.
Okay.
I'll ask kids and they'll just be like, and like one time I remember like when I took world history and I thought I wasn't going to do really well. This was eons ago when I was in high school. And I really liked that class. So I always kind of remember barely now that I'm older what I liked about it. I like the dictators, but I don't necessarily remember. Like I remember Mussolini or Stalin, but then that's it. I don't remember what they did, so it's okay. I like them, but I don't know. I don't remember why.
Well, I just thought of it because like the amendments and stuff, I never knew about any. The only amendment I knew about was the 13th Amendment, so I didn't know, But I'm just learning more about it, so that's just something small. Yeah.
But no, that's so important.
Yeah.
That's definitely something you need to know about.
Yeah.
Especially like your First Amendment. This is like what we're doing here. And then your Second Amendment, they try to, like with guns.
Yeah.
I know guns are dangerous, but you can own a gun.
Right.
I shouldn't be saying that on camera, but like the Fifth Amendment, when you go to court, you don't have to say anything.
Right.
Those are important.
Yeah.
So that's really good. That's cool.
Yeah.
What would you say, you being a senior, what are you going to miss the most about LA High?
Probably the most common answer is like my friends, all my underclassmen friends. I'm going to miss them a lot. But just probably like just the atmosphere of LA High, because you come here, and I didn't know anybody when I came here because I went to school out. So people who come here for high school, they used to go to Pio Pico, so when they came here to high school, they all knew each other, and I didn't know anybody. And just how they make you feel welcome and like a family. So everybody here, staff, administration, everybody here is like a family to me. So I'm gonna miss that a lot, like some of my teachers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.